Hi everyone, Rose here. So I'm going to keep it very brief. I realized when I posted my schedule for the channel, I forgot to mention that though I am doing a TBR and reading vlog later on next week, as of the time that this video is being posted, I wanted to get my TBR list up in a timely manner closer to the beginning of the month rather than mid-month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the books that I want to try to get to in the month of January of 2024 for your reference. Some of these may look familiar to you because they're carried over from the previous month's books, which we're just going to leave 2023 in 2023 and we're going to just kind of like start from here. And this is going to be an ambitious list. I do anticipate being able to read more books this year. Let's go ahead and dive into it. First book I want to highlight is Tread of Angels by Rebecca Roanhorse. I did put this on my TBR from last month, and I'm just carrying over. As you can see, I've gotten into it a little bit in terms of things, so I'm hoping to be able to complete this first. Second one also may look familiar to you, Eric Smith's You Can Go Your Own Way, and that this was on my TBR from last month. I'm going to be reading my first full Katie Robert book, Desperate Measures. We shall see how this goes. I don't know exactly what to expect, but we shall see how this goes. You may recognize this particular book as well, Imogen, obviously, by Becky Abertali. Carried over from last month's TBR. This is a book that I've meant to finish, but I have not had the opportunity to do so. Oh, Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. I'm hoping to be able to finish that this. Another book, We Don't Swim Here by Vincent Tirado. This is on my TBR for this month. I'm very, very excited about it, and I've put this on my reading vlog as one of the selections, so you can look forward to my review on this. I've talked about this on the channel before. This was from last month's TBR, Adrian Tchaikovsky's Ogres. This should be a really quick read. I'm in the middle of reading it right now, so hopefully I should finish that pretty soon. Sylvia Day, So Close. This was also on my TBR list. I'm hoping to be able to get through this month. And then two other books, other physical copies that are books that I own and are not from my library. All the other books that I just previously highlighted are from my library, and I hope to prioritize those because I know I have to take them back to the library pretty soon. But one of the books that I wanted to revisit was Devin Monk's Hellbent. This is the more newer cover of Hellbent. I have two versions of this and I own both of them, so I'm looking forward to being able to dive back into Devin Monk's work and give you my thoughts of a formal review of the Broken Magic series. This is the first one I'm hoping to review on my channel for the first time. And then I also have a nonfiction read for Tina Turner, Happiness Becomes You. I'm hoping to be able to read this in January and give you my thoughts on it as well. And then we are going to also do some NetGalley arcs on my reading list for the month of January. So let me pull up. And this is probably one of the few times you'll see me with my hair down. All right, so I have several galleys that I can read in the forthcoming month, but I think in terms of the ones that we are going to prioritize for when they release, I was accepted for a galley copy of Escaping Mr. Rochester by L. McKinney. That releases January 16th, so that's a very timely read. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my TBR. This is the cover up for your reference. And then another book that I was approved for is Into the Sunken City by Dinesh Tiru, which is going to release January 23rd. And so I am definitely excited to be able to read that. This is the cover up for your reference. Very beautiful cover, and I'm definitely excited to be able to read this as well. And then I also have another book that's coming out the 23rd. This is from Harlequin, Part of His Royal World by Nina Singh. This is the cover up for your reference. And that's adult romance, of course. And then I also have, releasing also on the 23rd, I have a galley copy of The Colliding Worlds of Mina Lee by Ellen O. And I'm heavily anticipating that and eagerly wanting to read that. So this is the cover up for your reference. That is YA. And let's see, is there anything else in terms of books that I was already approved for that I have not downloaded yet, or that I already have downloaded that I have not gotten to yet. Let's see. I have a galley copy of This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. This is the cover up for your reference. I'm heavily anticipating being able to read that since I loved Kennedy Ryan's previous book in this respective series, so I am definitely going to put that, prioritize that for my reading for January. And that is all the books that I have on my formal TBR for the month of January. We shall see how things go, and I look forward to being able to give you my thoughts in this month. See ya.